Hey y'all, what's up? Welcome back. All right, so I don't know if this is better this way because these lights, it's the lights in here. All right, so welcome back. If you're new to the channel, welcome to the channel. I'm Helen and I am going through the process of minimizing my house. Not really trying to become a minimalist, but trying to live with less. Okay, so today's duty is to go through this pantry and pare it down as much as I can. I also have a hall closet that I want everything out of. I want to like clean up this area in my laundry space. I don't know if I can get it all done today, but I'm gonna do as much as I can. I'm not really in the mood to do it, but I feel like it's just on the list to do and I need to keep going. I can't quit right now. I have to keep going. So whatever I can get done today, I'll get done today and we'll finish tomorrow if I cannot get it done today. Everything. The first thing is to take all this out. The goal is to empty that closet, make half of this pantry a food pantry because like I said, it's just us two in here, and to take the stuff that's in that other closet. It's like a lot of gardening stuff. It is like tools, like junk, like you put stuff together and they give you all these extra tools and Allen wrenches and stuff like that. I think that's what it mainly is, to be honest. But yeah, so I think I'm gonna have me one of these drinks. Okay, it's a non-alcoholic beverage, but I think I'm gonna have one of those and sip on it and just take my time. I think if I can just get the pantry done first and sit down and see how I feel, because I told y'all before, I have to take breaks, I have to chill out, I have to rest, and get that to keep going. I think I'm gonna do this first and then we'll do that closet. But I don't know, let's just get to it. I hope you all enjoying these videos. And yeah, it's been very eye-opening, extremely eye-opening. So let me show you what I'm doing in the other room first, and then we'll come back and chit chat about the pantry. All right, so I was cleaning the carpet because I had to clean the carpet. This room right here, like if I was to move, a lot of this would probably have to go. Probably couldn't take this stuff with me, but I'll minimize it as much as I can just to have it because I really want to keep these chairs. Even if I move one day, I would have a sofa with these two chairs. I wouldn't get rid of that. I probably wouldn't get rid of that table either. I would probably get rid of that table. But for right now, yeah, this just kind of needs to be cleaned up a little bit. I do want to go through, not this yet, 'cause that's my fridge for like my juices and all that. I want to go through here, get stuff out of here. And this is the closet that I want to empty. I just want it emptied. I want everything in here gone. There's only going to be a few things that's going to be in here. Maybe mop, broom, and like one other thing. But for the most part, all this is going to go into the pantry somehow. I'm going to get rid of all this stuff. That's what I'm thinking. And I have another espresso machine coming that we're going to try out so we can see which one we're going to keep. And then I already know who I'm donating that one to. But just to show you, it's not really a lot in here. It's just coffee. It's just coffee. But we'll clean it up, wipe it down or whatever. It's just coffee. And then over here, we do have some mugs we can probably kind of sort of get rid of, but not really. I did really good last time on mugs. But we'll still go through all this stuff for sure. Yeah, so I think that'll be enough to do for today. Let's go to the pantry. All right, so here is, I'm just going to show y'all the whole pantry so y'all can see what's going on. It's junk down there. One of those water bottles can go in the trash. I am going to, like I said, try to keep one section with food. The other section is going to be like stuff from that other closet I have that I just showed you. And like supplies, like, my hammer and nails and stuff like that's going to eventually be on this side. And I'm eventually clear out my garage. But for right now, somehow, somewhere I need to put food just on this side. As if I just had a regular closet, like a regular pantry. Now, we have all this stuff that the kids don't, that Christopher doesn't eat. Penny doesn't eat anymore. And then I'm just going to probably box it up for the kids next door or whatever. There's quite a bit in here that someone has bought, like when they were here visiting, or like at one point Penny used to make those. It's just stuff in here that nobody's eating. Christopher bought these, but he realized he'd rather make his own cake instead of using that. I never threw that stuff away. So yeah, it's not going to be hard at all to trash a lot of this or donate a lot of this. at all. I'm not going to touch the deep freezer right now. I'll let Christopher handle that. That's a lot of his stuff. I still have some loofah drying. I need to peel my dehydrator, the waffle maker. We use that. These are our hydroponics. Seeds are growing there. And I have sprouts growing here because I'm growing my own sprouts. So this stuff on this side, I'm going to kind of just leave that be on this side. Just for right now. So that's what this looks like if my back is over here, like by the pantry. This is here. All this up here, I say all this up here, at least these can go. I don't need them. People always ask to borrow that. I'll keep that. That's my Nespresso machine. I'll keep that. That's my water machine. I'll keep that. I probably need a filter by now, but I'll keep that. I'll get rid of that one, that glass one, and then keep that one. But I'm drying herbs. Yeah, see all this? It just needs to be cleaned up. That's it. It's not that much to do in here, but taking care of all this and cleaning all this off, what it's going to do is free up space for me to have everything in one spot. Is the Hi-Yo drink, and this one is organic strawberry guava. I got these from like TikTok. They had sent it to me. They're not alcoholic, but they're very, it's like very relaxing. Okay, you feel the float for real. Oh, that's everything. I am gonna wipe down the shelves, of course. Sweep and mop that area. But the goal, like I said, is only to fill up this side of the pantry. So let's go through this stuff now. So I was a little annoyed because I just feel like, so I want to get rid of these containers. I'm going to get rid of the OXO. So half of this will be gone. I already know that. I will be keeping like my glass jars with all my like polenta, the oats, the grains. I will not be keeping stuff like granola because I don't eat yogurt and Christopher doesn't either. Christopher hates yogurt. So this was mainly for like Penny, and then we would put this on top of like those sorbets. But you see, it's old. It's even stuck. So they'll be washed, and we'll reuse these for something else. We have like cream of wheat, brown sugar, that kind of stuff. Sugar in the raw. But there's stuff in here like when we had boxes of these. And I think these all expired December 1st. Yeah, so these expired. So there's stuff in here that's just gonna go because we don't eat it. It's, yeah. And then I have like a ton of beans. Like I got a bunch of these, but I eat beans, so I'll have beans. I'll just get rid of these kind of containers. I don't need this stuff. I'll just go through and just start picking out what I want to keep and what I don't want to keep. And possibly like chat about it, but it's a lot. It looks like a lot, right? Don't it look like a lot? That's crazy. A lot of it's empty though. Like pancake mix is empty. This probably had pretzels. Nobody eats pretzels anymore. That was a Tara thing. Like, so a lot of these I could just get rid of it. Everything that's empty, I'm gonna put in a box and get it off the table. And all the food that no one's eating. Like, I bought these because I thought Christopher would eat these, the boats. I'm going to see the date on them. Girl, it says September 13th. So if you know me, you know I don't like throwing away food. I'm going to eat everything that's in your pantry type of person. But some of the stuff was in the bin and you really couldn't like see the stuff. So I ain't really mad at them. You know what I'm saying? But I know like like they will go to the grocery store or I will go to the grocery store and you kind of pick out what you want. So like Penny has some soups over here. I know she's not going to eat them because she's not here. Like, yeah. So, give me a minute. Let me get all the containers like this. Well, I guess I have to clean them first, right? Ooh, Helen. I have to clean this. I can't donate these dirty. Let me just put them over there. Everything that's empty, let me just put it over there out the way. And then we'll go forward. I do need to refill these, but like I said, we're going to eat these first before we refill them. So I didn't go grocery shopping yet because I want to see what I have. The rule for 2026 is to eat what we have first before we shop. So I'm noticing that like the brown sugar, the raw sugar, and this supposed to be sugar in the raw. Somehow this got to be brown sugar and this, mixed up. I'm going to put this in here, wash this out, so when we get the raw sugar, it can go here. And then we don't really eat the regular sugar, but it's that bag. Is it sugar in the raw? One is raw sugar, one is sugar in the raw. But we don't buy like white bag of sugar. And I was thinking this could be something else because we don't use that much sugar. We can literally take this label off and use this for something else. And that's probably what we're going to do. We'll probably use this for, I don't know what, but I'm just going to empty it, wash it, and call it a day. These labels came from Amazon at one point. So I'm just going to put this here, wash this one since it's about empty anyway, and I'll figure out what needs to go in here. Alright, so next up will be maybe these grains. So like I have grits, and these are regular grits. I have polenta, and these are my cream of wheat. These are the three, like we eat these quite a bit. I have this oatmeal. It's not the organic oats, but y'all already know. So I like oatmeal, and I like, what's the other oats? The steel cut oats. I don't have any right now. So I need to kind of figure that out. I think the one we just washed, the container I just washed like this, that had the granola, I'll use that for the steel cut oats, I think. The other container I washed, the ball container with the clasp on it, I'm going to use it for flour. So I'm not going to use this one anymore. I'm going to see if I can take this off. I just washed the jar and see if I can re-stick this onto the other jar. I'm going to see, because these are supposed to be like the ones you can peel off. Supposedly, child. We'll see, but I don't know. We'll see. But I'm going to get rid of this. I need flour anyway. Alright, let's talk about the beans. Let's do that. So I have kidney beans, pinto beans, black-eyed peas, chickpeas, because I do a lot of chickpeas, like salads and stuff. So I just buy them, put them in a pressure cooker to soften them instead of buying cans. We have lentils. We have the white beans. I think these are like navy beans. Wait. I forget which one is which. Oh, well. We have the little red beans, the small red beans. Then we have black beans. So I'm going to make sure that each jar is filled before we put them back in the pantry. And then what I'll probably do is, on the next video for the plant-based, for the other channel, I might just go ahead and meal prep my, my food for the week. I got plenty of beans. So I just want to make sure the jars are full. Like I said, no more buying food. Well, perishable, yeah, but not this pantry food. We shouldn't have to buy pantry food. It's just that we have to cook it. So, and I know sometimes, Christopher don't want to wait. But if I can prep like some of the stuff and have it already ready, then it'll be better. So I'm going to try to do that. Have like chili, frozen, black beans, cooked. For like the taco bowls that I like to do. Any more of these? No, I have cranberry beans. No more of these. And what else is in here? Any chickpeas? Nope. We got black-eyed peas. I got this one. Oh, God, I love black-eyed peas. There's a lot that I could just eat, like beans and rice all the time. I like beans, though. It's a really good source of protein for me, but I like beans. And then we got the small red ones, which I don't think there's enough room in here for these. So I'm just trying to fill up the jars and get rid of like the packaging. If I can just get rid of the packaging. I have to make them white beans. They're just sitting there. Chickpeas. What else say? So we have like split pea. I have lentils, which I'm going to start making some lentil wraps with those. And, oh, those are great northern beans and then the white beans. That's what it is. So I'm going to put these on the shelf. And then that'll free up more space on the table. I do have some lentils. How old are these though? Where are these from? Who gave me this? That empties out these bins, like I said. So that's good. That's a good thing. I just have to find where to put these. Cranberry beans. Trash bags. So let me get rid of all the old stuff. I need to recycle these. Hold on. I need to recycle this plastic. Just thought about that. But anything that's old has to go. Like, how old is this? This is at the back of the pantry. This is January 2026. Okay. But all these oatmeals, I know these are old because there ain't nobody been here to eat that. Alright, so we don't need this one. How old is this chickpea flour? Because I've gone through a couple of these. But I remember seeing one was old. Girl, this say 2024. I wonder why we never threw this away. Okay, well, okay. Here. We don't eat these anymore. I try not to, at least. Dang, I got a couple of them. What does this say? 2025 October. Oh, here go the chickpeas. I just need to look at the date. Okay, so these are no. He doesn't like that. He's not gonna eat that. So this is quinoa, and oh, I know these are old. Y'all see, I don't really buy canned. This is Christopher's when he want to fry something. This is jasmine rice. So that's what kind of needs to go in here. We don't have anything to put rice in. Mainly because this is, I buy rice like this. And this is like the rice made from chickpea. Or I do the purple rice. So that's probably, so we hadn't had to really put rice in a container. 6/20, okay, 2026. What's the date on here? 2025, May. Oh, that's old. I just bought some more of these the other day. The nori. Okay. I'm going to wash this out because I don't eat quinoa like I used to. I'm not really a big quinoa person anymore, but I do like the red, the purple rice, and I like sweet potatoes. So I'm going to wash this one, and this one will become something else too. I'm not exactly sure what we're going to put in here. Probably just rice. But we don't really buy rice. I don't buy rice, like regular rice. And this is, I'm not buying enough purple rice to fill this up. You know, this needs to go in something because I don't like open food. This will be pancake mix. That's what this will be. I said I didn't want bins, but I'm going to have bins in order to have, like, these are like lentils, my chickpea rice, or whatever. I'm going to have bins. It's okay. I just don't want a lot of bins. I gotta figure out, maybe I'll just keep the jasmine rice in that container. I don't know, because I do buy jasmine rice. I do. Okay. I know these are old. Not even. That's from Aldi years ago. They do eat, well, we do eat pasta, so I'll keep the spaghetti and the lasagna in here. Because we do eat it. We don't eat it this much. But once these are empty, we'll probably toss one of these, I'm sure. So this is pasta. This is orzo or whatever. And we normally put this in like our tomato soups. I stopped using this because it's really not, it's like enriched or whatever. I really don't use this anymore once I read about it. So I'm going to dump that one and get rid of this container. Unless it's something I can put in there, like the jasmine rice. Maybe I can do that. Ask myself, I really should not be feeding myself or my children this. I do buy jasmine and basmati rice sometimes because I make the sushi wraps. So I think I'm just going to, do we not have a short one of these? We probably do. This just takes up less space because it's tall and skinty. To make things simple, normally, hold on, let me put this down. Normally, I buy the rice cups because Christopher can just warm up a rice cup and eat it whatever, right? Eat it with whatever. So we have like the jasmine rice cups, the yellow rice cups. I forget which one this is, but I'm just gonna put all this in here. This will just be like the carb basket, basically. That's what this is. And I'll put these containers on recycling. But I know we have these too, the seaweed packs. As you see, I like seaweed. I can get rid of this one. This one's been open for a while. Okay, so that takes care of this, but I would like to put this in something. I don't want this open. The purple rice. The second bin, and then this bin will be like other stuff. So I have this tuna. Christopher don't eat tuna either. I probably should just pack this stuff up for the neighbors because I don't know the date on here. I hate to just give away everything, but I just feel like no one's gonna eat that. They're going to put these beans in here. A protein bin. That's basically what it is. A few of these. Yeah, he's not gonna eat that stuff. We have this Lazy Susan. We don't need it, to be honest. We just need to put whatever sauce we're gonna keep into like a bin. Instead of that, I know they're not gonna eat none of this oatmeal. None of this oatmeal. He did not like the protein oatmeal. He said it was gross. This food is old food. Like, it's just been here. And like I said, the kids, they would go get what they wanted. I know he uses this oil when he makes his cakes. Organic ketchup. What is this? This is Worcestershire. He's not going to eat that. This is white vinegar. Yeah, I don't know. Jalapeno. He's none of this. None of this. None of this. Black vinegar for the sesame rice. And that's about. Oh, and my popcorn. I do make popcorn, and I like this popcorn. The Amish country popcorn. I love that. He doesn't want this stuff because if he did, it wouldn't be in the pantry. Key lime habanero. Yeah, he doesn't want any of this. Okay. I had a whole hot flash. It really bothers me to throw away food. And I know this food is old. I know some of this is like from when we all were in the house together. So I feel some type of way about tossing stuff, especially stuff that's expired. Like, this is not expired, but yeah. What is it? Okay, 2026. I would say we can always just go get more cans if Penny comes to the house. She, you know, 2 cans of soup. I'll keep that because it's not expired. But like, I remember when they asked for this, no one ate this. It's expiring in 2 days. I'm not eating that. Anyway, I'll keep these cans, but this is empty. But a lot of this is expired, and it's just really, it's not even open. And I don't even know why they asked for it. That's what kills it. Wait a minute, this not expired to 2026. Oh, I'm keeping this. I found a container for this, a container for pancake mix, a container for flour. I have this container that has my shot jars, and I'm gonna probably make some juice shots tomorrow. I know I'm gonna make juice shots tomorrow. So I'm gonna leave these in here. These are just for my shots. And then I need something for this. These are the ones I just washed. So let me get a towel. And so I said this will be flour and then raw, and sugar in the raw, right? Because I had the brown sugar in 2 containers. I'm probably gonna leave this open so it can air dry. But let me see if this will actually stick to here. And if not, I'll add tape or something. It says all-purpose flour, but I actually buy like baking flour. That organic meal, whatever something meals, I buy his flour. So I'll just leave this like this so I have something to refill. This will be the sugar in the raw, because we buy sugar in the raw and we buy brown sugar. And that's all we buy. So I'll go ahead and let this one air out a little bit more too. All right, let me do this one. So I think these will be what I said. I need one for pancake mix, one for steel cut oats, I think what I'll end up doing is leaving, see those containers back there, at least one or two for like just in case. I can't really think of what I need it for, like need it for. I want to make sure like I need them. I don't want to just have stuff. But he likes the pancake mixes, the HEB pancake mix. That's what he likes, so that's what I buy. Or that blue bag. So I just got this one. What is it, yesterday? This stuff is still sitting on the counter, y'all. Oh my goodness. But I need to go like pantry shopping or grocery shopping, I think. But like I said, I won't go until this stuff is like almost gone. I really want to be intentional with using what we have. And then I'll let Christopher shop for what he wants, like extra stuff. But not like granola bars and stuff. As you see, he don't really eat those. The show don't eat oatmeal pads because that was a waste of money. And then I thought I had a label for pancake. I do. So we'll take the label off of this OXO. So I bought these OXO containers from Costco, like when they had the little $99 box back in the day. So that would have been like 8 or 9, maybe 10 years ago when I first went OXO, because we lived in an area that was originally like rice fields. And what happens is you'll get weevils, ants, and stuff in your pantry. So I don't have any food in my pantry that's not in a box or a container because of that. And so I went with OXO. Well, over time, I was switching out OXO to glass, if y'all remember. So now I'm letting go of the containers. Like I said, it was 4 of us, and all 4 of us ate different foods. I just feel like this is a big container, and we just really don't. We do more breakfast food. I eat a lot of breakfast food. I eat a lot of breakfast food. I don't think I have a label that says rice. But, I mean, we can see that it's rice. And this is that purple rice. So we'll keep these two. I have all these to wash. I am going to keep maybe like 2 this size. So when we buy tortilla chips and we roll up the bag, we can put it in there and it help keep it fresh. Maybe 1 of these and 1 of these for like chips. Other than that, all these are gonna go. I'm gonna wash all these and get rid of all these. This one. Yeah, that's a really nice set. Yeah, that's a good set. To this truth moment. So we have all this for recycling. Okay. And honey. Oh, this whole bag, I can't even pick it up with one hand, is food. Oh my God, this will never happen again. This will never happen again. In all the years I've been doing this, cooking for my kids or doing whatever, we've never had a bag of like expired stuff or just stuff. Food, we've never done this. Even with kitchen cleanups. Y'all know the refrigerator is normally Thursday is breakfast for dinner. Friday is for Friday. Saturday is always leftover Saturday. So whatever we got, we just mix and match and make things work. So I'm sitting here editing and I'm thinking, when did this start? But you know what? This started when I gave the kids allowance money to shop for what they wanted. So not only did I grocery shop, but they grocery shop. And in turn, this is what happens when they buy things they're not going to use. This is embarrassing. Here's all the containers. I'm going to keep 1, the large, and 1 like medium or whatever. Everything else I'm going to put in my trunk as soon as it dries. Get rid of these bins. I don't need to keep bins. And yeah, let me show you the pantry now. So the pantry side of things is exactly how I said I wanted it to be. Let me see if I can get over on this side. We have like the pastas upstairs, up top, some grains, the sugars, the flours, the pancake mix, right? A few cans, all the beans. We just don't buy cans. I mean, we do buy like the tomatoes sometimes, but we just don't buy cans. A few sauces, that kind of stuff, right? Wax papers and stuff. Then those rice and then water. We don't really buy a lot anymore. but we do cook from scratch a lot. So we'll always see us replace oats and grits and pancake mix for sure. And we always replace beans because I eat a lot of that. Christopher eat a lot of frozen stuff. Like he cooks the chickens, the fish, the beef, to make burgers. He cook. So, you know, and I just make sure he has sides when it comes to vegetables, and all that's frozen. I probably won't even get to this side today. I can't even imagine cleaning out that closet right now. I did put like this trimmer here I use in the garden. But I think I'm going to take everything down from up there, wipe this stuff off, go ahead and wash this blanket that's been sitting here, needs to be washed, and just knock that out. I think I'm going to do that, and at least this will be done. I think I did good this time. So I think I got rid of like half the stuff. Like I said, the containers, this glass container, which we used to do all the fruit waters in, don't need it. I've had these for years, so these can go, and then that one can go. So I think I'm just going to dry these, throw all this stuff in my car real quick. What time is it? I think I got time to drop some of this off. Yeah. All right, so that's all that stuff. And then if I go in here, oh, I didn't wipe off the washer and dryer, but I am washing and stuff like I said. Put Christopher's shirt up. That's what he can use for laundry. I have these laundry sheets. It's some underneath there. They still break him out, so I got to get some different ones. But I kept in Nespresso, my water thing for right now. That water dispenser in the coffee dispenser. We use this a lot when we make hot chocolate or hot coffee on those cold mornings when we do the run for everybody, the group runs once a month. So I do that sometime. Do that. So yeah, that's done. Basically, when I come in here, it's just empty clean. It just needs to be clean, the top of that stuff, of course. And then water bottles and vinegars there. I need to mop in here. But yeah, that is it for this room right now. Like I said, this is like my growing stuff. These bags are here for me to grab real quick to walk out the door for like quick runs, because I'm not using big grocery bags anymore. I have that one up there and a Trader Joe's bag in there. But yeah, I'm not. We don't do big grocery runs, and I only have one lunch kit now. We used to have a bunch of lunch kits. I just kept this one just in case, because sometimes I throw fruit and stuff in my bag, and when I'm done running, when we do long runs and I'm going like on the north side or to Woodlands, I keep fruit in here to keep it cold. And I have my aprons, and child, I am done in here. So proud of myself. I was thinking, what can I do for 15 minutes? Like, what can I do in here that takes 15 minutes if I set a timer? I think I can vacuum, wipe down everything up there, and see if there's anything that can go in here. I think I can do all that in 15 minutes. And then on the next video, we'll declutter that closet and whatever else we need to declutter here. I think I can do that. All right, I have the fan on, so I have to do a voice over. But that's what's in here, and most of the stuff I want to keep. Like, I want to keep my peppermints. I have a crook in my lip. I'm not going to keep this because this had these small pods, if you remember, for the small coffee machine. And I don't really see a need for this unless I could take this out. Oh, it does come out. Oh, okay. Well, we will use this. Let me show you what for. All of these can now go in here. Alright, because I buy them, they send them to me, but I use Liquid IV every time I walk out the house to run or walk. It goes automatically in my cup. I probably should turn the fan on. But yeah. What else is in here that we can toss? Alright, so we have these. Christopher has used these. I don't really want him to use these because of the plastic inside. So I think I'm going to donate these. You know, when these cups get hot, they release like a chemical. So I'm going to get rid of those. Try to do better. This is those peach tea things he liked. That can go in there too. Yeah, why not? He don't really drink them that often, but they're there. These were for Penny. The chai turmeric latte packs. I get these from Home Goods, but as you see, I just don't need all this stuff. Okay, so let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of that. Hold on. let's make room. So I need to turn this jar in and get another jar of coffee. So that's why I still have this one. I hope the fan is not too loud. Is this dusty? It's coffee. Girl, I'm not gonna wipe that. Love these peanuts. I use these peanuts when I do the chocolate peanut butter. The chocolate morsels, the peanuts, and the frozen bananas. Oh my God, this is so good. I'm keeping this pack because I keep telling people about this coffee and I don't want to get rid of the pack right now. I should take a picture and put it in my phone, but don't buy this coffee. It's not that good. It's strong though. It's just not that great tasting. Alright, so we have stevia in here. Let's just take some of this out. This is the coffee I buy from Pearland Coffee. This is the one I like. The notes on here is PB&J, I believe, peanut butter jelly, dark chocolate. This is my favorite. So, I don't have to keep this though. This is just where you can like vacuum seal extra coffee. This is so I remember what coffee I got, which is fun. Because I have to return this to the coffee shop soon and get another one. So I need to keep that. Because they refill, you save money on refills. So this is the hot chocolate I was talking about from Liquid IV. This is amazing. This is amazing. I love that stuff. So I'll keep this bin. We have the pistachio. We have the butter toffee nut. We have toffee nut and chocolate chips. Girl, crook in my neck. What is going on? I don't like this. This is a better syrup. I don't like it. I don't like it. I like the bad syrups. I'm not gonna lie. I don't like this one. I know it's a better syrup. I don't like it. This is the pumpkin sauce. I think I've used this a couple times. It's not nasty. I just don't use it as often, so I'll keep it. Still have to find somewhere to put these. I just don't like boxes and packaging like this in my thing. But we'll figure out something. Okay. Now let's get to the coffee side of things. Like, so where are we gonna put these? Guess we'll put these in here. I just have to remember they're in here so I'll use them. That's the thing. You have to use these. These are good. I will use these. These are really, really good. I love turmeric lattes anyway. So at one point I was measuring out coffee. So on the days I have to rush, the coffee will already be measured and then I can make my espressos. So I might measure out some real quick. And that'll be done. This is just already ground coffee. So we'll leave that down there and we'll go ahead and measure us out some beans. Alright, so, but the nuts are in here. That's so crazy. I put the nuts in here, but it's all good. Alright, so this is all I got left from the rice right now. Here's another one. This is ground coffee. I'm going to keep it, but this is not like freshly ground. This is something I bought one time. This is the Brazil. This is the one I like. So we don't have no more. Right? Yeah, this is the one I like. It's empty. Oh my gosh, I just realized it's empty. Oh well, it's empty. So I need more. This is another bean, but this is for cold brew. So, yeah. I don't really do that much. This is those beans I don't really care for. They're strong as I don't know what, but I'm going to go ahead and weigh them out anyway. And then this is the Jingle Bell Java I bought recently. You see how all that sweetness or whatever, they're really good. It's a light roast. So I'm going to weigh these out together. That way I can kind of mix them. And then the Rise coffee, I have more that was gifted to me. I think this has her address on it, so I won't turn it around, but I got a couple of bags, so we'll refill that. So someone ordered it and realized they didn't really care for it, and then they sent them more, so they gave it to me. Oh my God, I just love that. I love that for us. What is this? Oh, this is cute. It's a bracelet. Oh, that's cute. It's a wooden bead bracelet. So this one is the mushroom chai. Hold on, let me just open these because I thought they were all just a coffee. Hold on. Okay, so this one is mushroom chai too. Okay, and another wooden spoon. She must have just ordered all mushroom chai. Angie, girl, this one got like other stuff in it. She ain't opened none of this stuff. That's crazy. Oh, this is the measuring spoon. They never sent me a measuring spoon. I just be, somebody asked me how much I use. Girl, I just, y'all know me. I use So this is the mushroom chai. That's crazy. Look how many packs I have. I'm so extremely blessed. Favor. Okay, we'll take that. So we'll use this as our trash bag. And we'll put all this stuff in here that we got here. All these bags, all this stuff go recycling. I won't worry about that coffee. Trying to keep what the name is. I don't need this because I'm not going to use it. And with all this in recycling, I have an extra one of these, which is like the oil you put and you can water your plants and it seeps through. I just throw that right there because we'll use it for a plant. And then, like I said, we'll donate these. And then we have another bin that we don't need. So we donate this bin. All right, so I'm just going to measure these out. And then I'm doing 15 ounces of coffee beans because it's about 14 point something is what it is when I do the espresso, 14.9. That way, when I get up in the morning, I'm not weighing coffee. So I'm going to do all these. That's too much. What happened? Yeah. All right. I turned the fan off because I'm sure that noise was probably way too loud. Sorry. All right. So that takes care of this cabinet. I still have my peppermints, so I'm just going to put them here. I love a good, like a peppermint coffee. But this looks much better. We got rid of the packaging and we got rid of a few things in here. And a container at least. So we're going to move over to this one. I forgot I have this one too. This is the one with the ginger crystals. So I'm literally going to put it on top of the, well, at the bottom rather, because I think I do liquid IV more than I do the crystals. So because I'm in this thing like every day, I'm just gonna stack them like this. That way they're not in that packaging, but I can get to them, I can see them, and it's all good. And then I'm gonna put these candies back, and then we're going to work on this cabinet. Okay. So if I'm being honest, y'all, I don't know if y'all can see over there. Hold on. If I am being honest, there's not much in here that can go. We did this cabinet before. I mean, still some stuff. Like I still was using these for the coffee when I weigh them sometime. So I'll keep that. Wow. So it is a few things I already see something. Okay, so hold on. So I'll keep this. This is my cup on my way out. I have this one and the other one that's in there. I'm gonna have 2 coffee cups. I love this little milk thing, so I'll keep this. It's just something I thrifted that I actually really like. This, I have, someone gave this to me, right? I can't remember who. I can't remember who. That's crazy, but I like the cup, so I'm gonna keep the cup. And I use this one for tea, and I use this one for coffee. So definitely keeping these. I don't like to mix the tea and coffee in the press because you can taste it. It's quite nasty. Like if you're pressing like a light, airy tea, it's really gross to taste coffee with it. So I don't like that. But I gotta turn the fan back on. I'm hot, so I'll do a voiceover. Remember when I told y'all I had read that study and it basically said that looking at a lot of clutter, being surrounded by clutter, or even just like going through a lot of things at one time spikes cortisol. I have had 3 hot flashes in like this last like 2 hours of me filming me going through the stuff. I haven't had hot flashes in a while, y'all, and I was just so stressed out. I don't really know why, because it's not like it was hard to get rid of stuff. It was just going through all the things and just seeing the things I'm getting rid of, and then feeling like um maybe possibly I can get rid of even more. Like, it's crazy because I just went through this cabinet with y'all. I just got rid of a ton of stuff. And then, like, this Yeti cup right here. So we know those cups are expensive. But realistically, I do not use this cup. Now, I was going to keep the cup at first because I thought, it's a Yeti cup. It'll keep my stuff warm and, just keep 2, 3 cups that are my to go coffee cups. I'm not the only one that uses these cups. Like, Christopher uses this one for the teas and all. That's why I was able to get rid of the other cups, the disposable ones, because really and truly, he should just use a regular cup. So as you see, I'm getting rid of the Yeti cup. I'm going to keep this cup right here because I actually like this one. Keeps things hot. And that's my whole thing. It has to keep the tea or the coffee hot, like for a decent amount of time, or I don't want it. By the way, this is my early morning voice, okay? And y'all, I had a crook in my neck yesterday and I still have it this morning. I don't know what I did. But y'all see this cute little cup? I got this on the last cruise I went on. I like wooden cups and wooden bowls, which I should know that by now. I like this little cup right here. I've had it for a long time and I didn't get rid of it because it's an elephant cup. That's why, right? And I like elephants. However, the spoon's supposed to fit in there. As you see, it doesn't. I don't drink out of it. It was just to have it because it was an elephant. So I'm getting rid of that too. This was so cute. I got this for spring. This is the cutest cup, y'all. It burns in the microwave. It literally gets so hot you can't touch the handle. So I was like, nah, I don't want it. I'm not gonna always use my coffee cup warmer. I'm gonna use the microwave sometimes, so it makes absolutely no sense to keep something like that, even though it's cute. These mugs I bought the kids like over 10, 12 years ago from Target. On the back, it has the gingerbread recipe. This is like Christmas cups. I had 4, like literally from like when Garrett was with us. Like, yeah, it had been like 10 years ago, but I'm getting rid of those finally now. They're big. I think I just kept them for sentimental reasons. They don't even use them. Moving up to the top shelf, I like this cup. It's another Target cup. I actually thrifted this cup. So I like stoneware, like I told you all before, stone or whatever. But the coffee gets cold quickly in those cups. You literally have to keep those on a warmer. And it's something about the texture of that cup. So I ended up getting rid of it. I was trying to pare down the espresso cups because I do like the little espresso cups, but if you just want a quick shot, and I ended up keeping the white ones. I ended up keeping my black teacups, which don't even belong over here, but I figured I would put the teacups and everything in one cabinet just to keep it simplified. And we talked about these on the last video, how I enjoy thrifting like unique cups. So of course I'll keep those. Now this cute little espresso cup, the mouth of my espresso machine, the port when it pours out, it's a little bit too big for that. That's like when you're making like 2 espressos at one time. You're expressing them separate. And I didn't need that little glass espresso cup, so I got rid of it basically. So now I'm just making room, moving stuff around. I do have my black and white cups that y'all know I'm obsessed with. I love these cups. I use these in all my videos. I drink out of them. I know they really can't go in the microwave. I don't care. Actually, I need to read the bottom and see if they can go in the microwave. I think 2 can and 2 can't. But I love these cups. I was on the hunt for these. Some came from TJ Maxx, Home Goods, and one came from Kirkland's. Can you believe that? Like, they all came from different spots. And I just like them a lot. I use that little cup a lot too. So yeah, there is still other cups like I had on the other side of my cabinet, like my matcha cups. I'm gonna put all that over here eventually. I just didn't think about it until now. Now I do have another clay cup, and that's another handmade one too. Love that cup. I like handmade cups. I think I really do. I have all these that I got from Temu. The ones that have the cute little Christmas like dangly things on them. Those came from
Hobby Lobby, but I don't need 50 golden spoons. Like, come on. But when my friends come over, it's cute to give them like the little teaspoon or whatever. And so I'll keep like all of them except for the ones that's the holiday centered ones, because as I've washed them, they start to tarnish over time. The little like reindeer. You see that? So I'll go ahead and get rid of those, donate those, and just keep the other ones that are for my teas and my coffee. I don't like the plastic stirrers that people use when they stir coffee, so that's why I bought these. I'm just not really into plastic.
All right, so I'm gonna turn y'all this way because I know the light's right behind y'all. Listen, I'm sipping on this. I'm already a little sleepy. So this cup is gone, like I just showed you. I'm sure I did a voiceover. These two, like them, love them. Like I said, it is what it is. These are gone. Good quality cups. The tops are just trash. Um, So I thought about this because I really like wooden shot glass and cups, but I'm not going to ever drink out of it, and it is attached to a memory I don't want to keep. This is a Yeti cup. Somebody would appreciate having this. I don't like open cups like this, so these are, like I said, from my kids. These can go in the microwave, by the way, surprisingly. I don't know why I still have these. This, the Dollar Tree pumpkin mug, and then all of these and this. I really like stoneware. It's just that these just do not keep warm. And there's actually like 2 more cups that's in the sink right now that I need to wash. And those are going here because I use those. But I think I did really good by getting rid of all this stuff. So let me put all this on the table. And I think I'm going to go through the cups that are in this cabinet. And then we'll finish like that cabinet and this kind of stuff on the next one. So now the noise you hear is the washing machine. But all the trash is outside except for this, because tomorrow's trash day. I just bought this cup. I just bought this. I don't even know how well this look. I just bought this. So I'm going to see how cold this cup is. I do like the way the handle feel. I like this handle better than that handle. So I might keep it, but yeah, this is the cup I had today. Actually, this is the coffee cup I had in the car today, and this is the water cup I had in the car today. So it's not that much water. I need to drink it though, and wash this one. So I might keep this one. I might not. It doesn't keep things hot, so I might wash it and just donate this one too. My coffee has to stay hot, or I'm just like annoyed. So yeah, this is quite a bit that's going. I don't know why I didn't ask for boxes. I totally forgot. But I can put this in a big trash bag, all these. I'm not worried about that. But this other stuff needs to go in a box. I need to start getting boxes. I might have a bin I can put that in, actually, that won't break or whatever, that kind of stuff. But OXO stuff, I'm just going to dry it and put it in a bag and throw it in my trunk. So everything's packed up. I just washed my trash can, but everything's packed up in my car, ready to go. Like I said, the laundry room is done. We did, girl, excuse me, messing here. I need to vacuum, but only thing left to do in here is vacuum, dust the tables down a little bit, and then when we come back, we'll do that and that closet and this thing right here to see if we're keeping it or not. I like it. We're going to see if we're going to keep it or not. It just has stuff in it. I don't even know if I can get rid of that stuff because we use what's in here, like the Band-Aids and all that kind of stuff. But we might can narrow that stuff down into the pantry. Who knows? But yeah, we might get rid of that. We'll see, but I doubt it. But yeah, so far, I just need to dust the tables, vacuum, and then this closet is, oh my goodness. Oh, and then I got to clean all this off. I'll do that in a little bit. So, yeah, I want this stuff out of here. It's just my seeds. Some tea leaves. Christopher's thing. He doesn't even use that. An extra toilet seat. Like, come on. I do use this, though, like maybe twice a month, and that's my composting machine. Oh, my goodness, y'all. All right, so that is it for me today. I hope you enjoyed this Living with Less Decluttering minimizing video, okay? Because I'm just really trying to take my time in doing this. I want to be very intentional. So this is episode 5. Hope you enjoyed it. I will see y'all on episode 6.